Quick little check. Check-in time, and it's show day. So we just got up. I've been up since about 5:15, 5:28 a.m. Super early. But it's game day, so I'm excited, and we are gonna do a quick check-in right now, see how things are looking. I feel like I'm super lean, super tight right now. My legs, my waist, everything, which is perfect. Like I said yesterday, we weren't gonna overload me with a lot of food, so usually I would go to bed being a lot fuller, like in my stomach and muscle-wise fuller. So last night was definitely a little bit strange, going to bed being like kind of hungry still and not feeling like I was like bursting full. But I do think that it paid off. So we'll see today if that was a good trick and strategy for this show for us.
This section is nice and tight. Yeah, you're fucking on the money.
I'm still, even like me flat right now is still full muscle wise, you know, like I still, my glutes are still round, my joints are still sharp, my shoulders are still round, everything is there, but my waist is tight. So
I think the big difference today was the waist and your legs are a little bit sharper too.
Alright. So this is how I refresh my hair in the morning. I literally just use a spray bottle with water. That's my alarm. And then I just wet down my hair, and that way it refreshes my natural curl pattern, and any product that's already in my hair, it just refreshes it, and then it'll air dry while I'm doing makeup, and then we'll come back and touch it up and finish styling it. Okay, we're right on time. We have to figure out how to get out of here. Elevators.
Around,
I think this way. And we're right on time, so we have to go back to where Tan was yesterday.
How are you?
Good. Did you sleep well?
Not so well.
You're like waking up.
How are you?
What time is it?
That is some...
That's almost his old school ice pack. But I mean,
I thought it was someone's sock.
Yeah.
it did look like somebody's
Yeah.
sock. I mean, it's extra large.
These things. So yesterday I took off my socks in there, and they're like little like baby socks with, you know, like woman's feet. Yeah. And I had it sitting there. She's like, "I'm gonna give you your socks just so someone doesn't pick it up and think it's like a sock to wear."
Thank you. Bye. Bye. Thank you. Good luck.
Back there, and then whatever you're not using, I put together a bag for Brina.
Okay.
Because she knows how to touch up really well. Yeah, I said Brina and Jen.
I love you. The Irish pop.
That was awesome.
Did my dress fly out?
That was great.
8:21. 9 minutes. So cute.
There's a dial on the side.
You don't like when you have to sit on the floor?
No. This is much nicer. We all have our own mirrors. We have like our little personal dressing room. We have our mirrors all over here, so there's enough for everyone to have a mirror. And it's like carpeted, it's comfy. It's great. So we were saying how I'm eating raisins and rice backstage because we decided not to do the butter tart the night before, the morning up, just because that way it's easier to digest, and raisins are really easy carb source, just quick sugars, carbs to get in, and it's very low volume. So raisins are really small, obviously, but they're high in carbs. So I can eat like a little pack of these raisins for the same amount of carbs as like a cup of rice, for example. So when I'm going on stage, obviously, stomach volume, we want to keep our waist as tiny as possible. So the less food in your stomach, the easier it is to keep your waist tight and hit your poses with that like super thin waist. So we just decided rice in the morning with some raisins, and then closer to I'll have some more raisins just as to pump up with backstage. So no butter tarts, just because I find it's hard to time the butter tarts, that right as I eat it, the sugars would make me look great and I'd get a little bit more vascular, get a good pump, but then like 30 minutes later, so I would kind of feel a little bit bloated from it. So just to prevent that happening on stage, or just my blood sugar dropping on stage, we're just going to keep it with foods that we know my body responds well to.
Boom. Show the raisins. Don't they remind you of being a kid?
Of course. Honestly, raisins are underrated. They're so good. we just want to check the stage. The stage looks amazing, but they do have this little podium. They had it in 2019 when I did it to walk on, and it's about like this wide and like lengthy. So you just, when we're posing, we have to pose on that podium. So there's no walk to the back or anything like that for our routines. It's just going to be front and back and turn back around. So that's just change in plans for the routine. We're just going to figure that out quick. So I'm thinking.
I don't want to be moving down. No. We didn't have any fatalities. No. I'm surprised they were having body honestly fall off of that thing. Especially when people like
I mean, I'm going to sound biased, but by the way things went in prejudging, the way they were moving her around, and based on her physique compared to the two other girls, I feel like she was the most complete. She was her personal best, especially with her presentation. And I mean, condition top to bottom was spot on. Muscularity was spot on. And again, she was a lot more confident with her posing and presentation. So she ended the prejudging in the middle, and that's usually a good sign. But you know, we'll see how things wrap up in the finals. But I have a good feeling that it's going to be a good evening for her and us.
Is this Jennifer Dorie's best look yet?
In my personal opinion, yes.
What's up, guys? So we are waiting to head back for finals tonight. Finals starts at 7 p.m. tonight, so we have about an hour and a bit. Bikini probably on in a couple of hours still, so it'll be kind of a late show for us. But so far, prejudging this morning went very well. I was in the first call-outs, and then they did a final confirmation round of top 3. So it looks like top 3, but again, we never know until finals, so we will see what happens tonight. Fingers crossed for that top spot, but if not, we just keep working, and we have the Olympia 2 weeks later. So regardless, there's improvements to be made. I know what I need to work on, but overall, super happy with the package that I brought today. Much improved from my previous shows. Probably the best, I would say. I think my legs and my lower half has looked conditioning-wise, fullness-wise. And I think our strategy of coming in flat here paid off well when I was comparing next to the other girls. Conditioning was more of a factor here than fullness, so I think that definitely was a good plan here. Paid off. It was a good risk to take. And yeah, we'll see. I think that it just comes down to, you know, what the judges like, because I think there's a case for each girl in that top 3 winning. It was Issa, myself, and Laura Lee. So when you have people of, you know, that caliber, it's like splitting hairs. Everyone looks incredible. So until then, we just keep our fingers crossed and we wait for finals.
555. Last time Jen checked the
It was 333, 222. Every time I check the clock, it's always triple numbers, and I don't like check it like on purpose. I'll just randomly like pick up my phone and click the time, and then it's like a triple number. So it's just like it's my angel numbers, my special numbers. So much comfier to wear like comfy slippers and socks backstage.
Why are you so official?
because they need help wrangling the bodybuilders. And they'll listen to me.
No way.
Yeah, right? Do you see?
Left your iced coffee.
Have you ever
Yeah,
worked
I
an
know.
event
I've
before?
been shit because of it.
Have you worked an event before like this, backstage?
This is my first bodybuilding show ever.
They set you up, they got you the headpiece, they put this thing.
If you know how organized she is, you know she can handle this like no problem.
But yeah,
She literally
it's
does
funny.
everything and
Yeah.
then she just pops up here.
I know.
It's game time.
I'm honestly so nervous right now. Like, I'm sweating. I don't know if you can see it, but I feel like I'm sweating my tan off.
Shit.
And usually for finals, it's like the nerves are gone for, well, sorry. The nerves are gone for like actually doing my routine because we've already stepped on stage. So I'm like, I feel like this show, actually, I was saying to Mark, I honestly was not really, here, we'll just wait here from, I honestly was not really nervous this show just because I didn't tell myself it was the Arnold. I told myself it was just another show that I was doing, and that way I wasn't like psyching myself out to be like, oh, you know, it's the Arnold or it's the Olympia, it's important, it's a big show. And I didn't really think about any pressure or expectations on me going into the show. Of course, my goal going to the show is to win it. I don't expect to win, and I don't have that pressure put on myself just because I just simply wanted to show up with an improved package. And I think it was kind of a good thing for me to do Tampa and then do Nashville and then come here because I just felt like it was just another show until after, you know, at this point now I feel like it's not just another show because obviously it's an important show and it's a huge title to win, you know, it's a huge victory if you do win that, so we will see what happens tonight. But I pretty much just told myself it's just another show, you know, it's just a pro show, you're just going on stage, don't think about it. But now the nerves are kicking in because I'm nervous for finals because I genuinely do not know what's going to happen. In the prejudging first call-out, they had 4 of us, and me and Issa were splitting center the whole time. And then they brought 3 of us back out, and they moved us all around to the center. So we all had a chance in the center, so it really could go either way for either one of the 3 of us there, and I think that there's arguments for each one of us for who could win, so we kind of just have to wait and see. And I was just telling Mariah, she's like, well, that's what makes it fun. I'm like, yeah, for you guys, not for us on stage, because, I mean, I guess it's a genuine reaction on stage, but it's, you know, it's hard to contain your emotion on stage when it's such a surprise reaction, whether you win or whether you lose or you get disappointed or whether you're excited and surprised or something. So it's just a little bit nerve-wracking for a title like this when you don't know what's going to happen, because I genuinely don't know. I could be first, I could be second, I could be third. Hopefully it's first, but I honestly don't know, so we will see.
What would winning the Arnolds mean to you?
I don't even think I could put it into words just because it's something that I used to watch the live stream, you know, I used to dream of being up on the stage, so to even be here for me is just a dream come true. To have that title is like, I don't even know how to put that into words, but it would just be, one, just a huge victory for me, and like just show that perseverance and hard work always pays off, because I mean, anyone who's followed my journey, you know, I've always stayed consistent, I always show up, I keep improving, and I do it with a smile on my face. So just, I think it would be a good testament to persevering and always showing up, improving, and not letting anything get you down. So.
Here with the champ, Jennifer DORIE takes it all here at the Arnold. Not a lot of big surprise here, a great competition. But you as the runner-up at the Olympia last year kind of put it in motion. You were the favorite coming in, and you delivered.
I guess I did. I'm just shocked to be up here, but I think it just goes to show, you know, you put one foot in front of the other every day, and eventually you'll look back and be in awe of how far you came. Just keep going and don't give up. It's definitely feeling really good, and, you know, I welcome the competition. I'll be bringing my best for sure, so.
Well, we will see you on the Olympia stage, but this time as the Arnold Classic champion. Jennifer DORIE, congratulations, you're Arnold Classic Bikini champion.
Holy shit! I can't stop. Like, what? We're seeing Jennifer DORIE come out here now. Oh my God, we love you, Jen. We're so proud of you.
Unbelievably proud.
Like, curly girls. Like, curly girls.
How's it feel?
I'm sorry, sir, do you have a badge?
Incredible. No words. It's just, I can't believe it. It didn't hit me yet.
When they called your name, what did you think?
Honestly, I was trying to hold back tears at the beginning, but as they were calling through fifth, fourth, third, in my head I was just like, you can do it, Jen, you can do it, you can do it. And when they were calling second place, that long pause there, Bob likes to do that to us, I was like, Jen, you can do it. And then they called us, and I was like, oh shit, I did it. So it was an incredible feeling. was just something that like so much emotion overwhelms you. Gratitude, tears, joy. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Did it.
I'm just gonna go there.
Yeah, and West Tower, whenever you
Thank you. Congratulations to you.
Oh, I'm doing it. You come here.
need to take the night package and bring it in the day.
Yeah. So this is the difference between the morning and the night. In the morning, she has nerves, right? And I guess from the night before, she never gets good sleep. So that's just made a suggestion to me.
I think we should just go extra early for Olympia because the time zone. I was up at 5, which is 2 a.m.
Yeah.
After pre-show, I think she feels more confident, right? She'll come back to the room, she'll have a meal right away, and she'll sleep.
So we looked at you guys all tonight. That's why we took so long.
Yeah.
Last year, 2-time champion.
So I said when I was standing on stage, I genuinely didn't know where I was going to be, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, and even if I had ended in the middle, I'm just hard on myself, and like, I don't know why I'm just like that. So I honestly didn't know where I was, and I was standing there and they called out 6th, they called out 5th, they called out 4th. And then for 3rd, in my head, I was saying, please don't call me for 3rd, please don't call me for 3rd. Then I said, no, rephrase that, Jen. And I said, I'm not 3rd, I can do this. I'm not 3rd, I can do this. And then they called Laura Lee for 3rd. Congratulations to Laura Lee, our fellow HG muscle athlete. And then Bob always likes to pause and scare us for 2nd place. And then they said, and 2nd place in my head, I'm like, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. And they called Issa in my head, I'm like, I did it. When they called my name for 1st. And it was just like, I don't know how to explain the feeling. It was just like I just wanted to bawl my eyes out on stage because I know how hard I worked to get there. I know what it meant to me to win this, and you know, just like the changes I made this year with people around me and things like that, and just the support that I have from the people that I do have around me is just incredible. So to have that win up there was just incredible, especially after, you know, Tampa didn't go my way this year. And that was my original qualifying show, and I did feel pretty defeated after that show. As much as I took it as a learning experience, I wasn't upset. I just felt kind of defeated from that, and it was a little bit hard mentally to come back from. I did Nashville, I redeemed myself there, but here I still didn't feel 100% confident because I knew in Tampa, for example, like Issa had beat me there, and I wasn't at 100%, but it was still hard to come back from. So getting that win here just solidified to me that I can do it. You know, I'm worthy of this title and the Olympia title, and I'm just going to keep working hard to get there. And we have 2 weeks. I know I can do it. I just have to bring my absolute best, keep working hard, and keep believing in myself and telling myself I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. What's up, guys? Your 2021 Bikini International champ. I can't believe we did it. Super happy, super excited, but it still hasn't really sunk in just yet. We just got back from some of our FBF teammates. We went to go eat, just had some steak and little pickings of things here and there, mainly just steak, and got to see all my girls over there, which was super nice. We had a lot of fun, and just the support with them is incredible. So we're back in the room, chilling, trying to stay warm, packing up for tomorrow, and game planning for the Olympia, which is in 2 weeks. So we're gonna be heading to Orlando in 1 week, and of course taking you guys along with us. You guys can be there for every part, every step of the way throughout the peak week. Lots of content next week and the following week to come, since Mariah is gonna be with me. So we're gonna have lots of stuff coming your way. If there's stuff that you guys wanna see specifically, feel free to drop a comment below and let us know. That way we can make sure that we're getting you guys all the content that you want specifically. But for now, we're gonna hit the hay because it's late. It's 2:20 right now, so it's been a really long day. And
wait, it's about to be 2:22.
should I wait a second?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten around to getting back to all my messages and all that, so I'm going to do that tomorrow, and then have a bunch of thank yous to send out. But thank you guys for following along. Thank you guys for tuning in, all the support, all the love, the encouragement, and we're not done yet. We got 1 out of 2 done so far, and 1 more to go.